In this episode of Jamanda Travels, come along with us to our favorite destination in Thailand, the magical little town of Pai. Pai is a little hippie town in the very northernmost mountains of Thailand, only a few hours away from the Myanmar border. It's a place to take a step back from the chaotic busyness we associate with modern life. It's a place to just breathe and be, to reconnect with yourself and take a much-needed pause, to slow down and really see and feel the world you live in, to relax, recharge, and find inspiration. But Pai is not just a sleepy little town with nothing to do but watch the clouds reflected in the rice fields. There's plenty to explore in town and in the surrounding area. Pai attracts artsy and health-focused types, and so the arts, yoga, and mindfulness scene is always changing. There are tons of yoga classes and other health and wellness workshops going on, like energy flow and breathwork classes, meditational sound baths, ecstatic dance gatherings, and even cacao ceremonies. Adventure seekers and nature lovers can take part in outdoor activities like rafting, caving, touring temples, and hiking to canyons, waterfalls, and soaking in natural hot springs. Now, you can't talk about Pai without mentioning sunsets. Pai takes sunsets to another level. In the mountains, with breathtaking scenery, of course there's no shortage of cafes, bars, and restaurants from which to enjoy the views. But there's one truly unique cafe that stands out from the rest, and it's home to capybaras. For about €6, you get full access to these little cuddle monsters, a coffee or smoothie of your choice, and access to a neighboring infinity pool with mountain views, of course. Capybaras are native to South America, but capybara cafes are gaining in popularity in a lot of Asian countries, especially Japan. They are so gentle and seem to really love being around people, whether it's munching on carrots or just getting lots and lots of cuddles. Now, bells and whistles aside, the coffee culture here, in every single cafe, is above and beyond. Unlike much of Thailand, coffee is taken very seriously here. From quality in the beans and roasting to handcrafted perfection by skilled baristas, coffee lovers will be in heaven. The coffee comes from the surrounding area and is exceptional. Now on to my favorite topic. Food, of course. The gastronomy in Pai hits all the right notes. From fancy cocktails at rooftops and wine bars, to streets packed with food vendors working magic over their blazing woks, it's easy to find delicious food here, no matter what you're looking for. The type of people who come to Pai tend to be health conscious, so it's easy to find fresh, healthy, and nutrition-focused dishes. There are many organic restaurants serving food straight from their own farms. Pai is home to a small but thriving expat community and is well visited by people from all around the world, so as a result, even the Western food is top-notch, not just passable, but excellent. Nightlife in Pai is unique for such a small town. If you're not quite ready to turn in for the night, there are fire shows, all sorts of bars offering a range of live music, jungle parties, karaoke bars, and more. All this is mostly contained to two main streets that are full of travelers and tourists. You can bar hop and sing your heart out until late, then walk 5 minutes in any direction, and you'll be back in peaceful nature with only a chorus of crickets and frogs to lull you to sleep. Another one of my favorite things, visiting markets. There are 2 weekly markets in Pai. One is the Saturday morning market. This market is truly a hippie fest, with people practicing different acrobats in the park, spontaneous drum circles here and there, bright and colorful vegan food creations, and vendors selling vintage clothes and odd knickknacks. The other market is more of a traditional Thai one. Many of the vendors are from the hill tribes and come down once a week to sell all sorts of foods. There are various types of dried shrimp and dried fish, all sorts of hot dried chilies, and lots of gorgeous produce. Now, getting to Pai is a little tricky, and this is another reason why I think Pai retains its special charm. From Chiang Mai, it's a 3-hour drive with tons of curves and hairpin turns, 762 to be exact. There's no other way to get to Pai. It's not an easy drive, and so it's not really an easy tourist destination. This filters out many tourists who might just add on Pai as a little side trip while visiting the north. People who come to Pai really want to be here and experience the magic of it. Now, most people rent motorbikes, but we really love renting bicycles and cycling around the town. Much of the town is flat, though there are some challenging hills on the outskirts. We get our bikes from Papa's Pedals. For less than $2 a day, you really can't go wrong. There really is something magical about Pai. The place, and the people, the energy, if you will. It's a place to rest, but also a place to learn and grow. A place to laugh with strangers. A place to challenge yourself and step out of your comfort zone. It's a place begging to be explored in so many different ways. I think it's an incredibly unique place in Thailand, and probably not for everyone. It's beautiful, and I hope it continues to attract the right kind of travelers. Pai is a very special place in our hearts, and we hope to be back soon.